Iteration video, take one. Alright, this is a video designed to help you with your extra credit project. What I'm going to do on this page is do a couple basic demonstrations. Create fixed proportions by dilating and or rotating points about other points. I will choose this as my dilation point, highlight the point to adjust, transform, dilate. Choose your ratio and go. Fast forward to rotation. I'm choosing this point as my rotation point, and this will be rotated in a clockwise direction. Transform, rotate. A negative 120 degrees. Now the motif has a fixed proportion. These are thirds. We have 120 degree angles. Now to iterate, I start from the beginning of my creation to the end point. So the very first 2 points that I used are going to be my first and last, and that will capture this entire construction. And I go to transform, iterate. Now I'm choosing where I would like this new motif to be iterated from where to where. So I want it to be iterated right here. So I click this first and this second. Now if I want to continue mapping this iteration more than once, I add a new map under the structure menu. So I go structure, add new map, and now I choose my beginning and ending where I would like to iterate again. I'm going to add 2 more maps, one here and one here. Also under display I can choose final iteration or all iterations. Hide segments. This regular triangle I'll begin by making midpoints. Construct midpoints. While they're highlighted, I can immediately go to construct polygon interior, and this is what I'm going to iterate. On the Schooloop page where the assignment is listed, I put a link to this website, and this website has a bunch of famous fractals. If you open them, they give you a display of the base and the motif. The motif is what you tried to create on the sketchpad. On this page, I put another reminder about the custom tool folder where you can find the polygons custom tools, and that's what I used to make this regular hexagon. And my goal here was to iterate some cube looking staircase design, and that's the best I did on my first try. Under the display menu you can experiment with style for points and lines and colors. This page I wanted to demonstrate a method for animation that has a controlled direction. So what I mean by that is this iterated design is limited to the distance and the angle of this segment right here. So this endpoint is fixed and this one is being animated along the segment. Other kind of animation in Sketchpad can be totally chaotic, and if you're trying to get something more controlled, what you want to do is merge your design to something fixed like a circle or a segment. So what I wanted to show you is the technique for merging. I can choose one endpoint at a time and an object and go to edit, merge point to segment. And another idea you might want to try is copying and pasting your fractal design, and sometimes merging your design to itself creates a pretty cool design. This page has another type of animation. It looks kind of random and floating, but if I stop it I can show you that it is attached to a circle and also to a point on a radius. So this one has 2 parts to its animation. And another thing you can try when you have your design iterated is you can highlight the whole thing and right click, go to properties, and you can adjust the iteration after it's been constructed if you wanted to make changes to it. That's a possibility. And remember to increase or decrease the number of iterations, you highlight the whole thing and then hit plus or minus on the keyboard to increase or to decrease the number of iterations. And this last one is just another example of a design that I merged to an arc in this case. And another design idea that you could experiment with is to hide different parts of your design, but you make sure that you do that part before you create the iteration if you want to limit which parts iterate and which parts don't.